What's up, guys? So last Friday they did not have a live stream, but due to player complaint and angst around the forums about all the issues that are going on in the game and with the company and everything, they did do a Q&A, which very insightful. A lot of good information came out, but the most important thing is that Thunderstruck Trees will not be coming back to the marketplace or in supply crate, and they will never ever be there. So never ever in the marketplace for direct sale or in a supply crate. So hopefully that also means to never ever be put back into the loyalty store as well. But just the fact that they're not coming back for direct sale or in the supply crate is a great big plus. There were so many people in the Fresh Start servers that were complaining, and Tryon noted this as well, or Khrolan noted this as well, that, like, Tryon's going to ruin the Fresh Start servers by adding Thunderstruck Trees to the cash shop, etc., etc. So many people have been saying that, and so, they've heard that for sure. He's been on the Fresh Start servers, he sees the chat, and they're reading the chat, guys. So if you have concerns like that, post it in the community chats, in the games, in the forums. They're reading that. Hopefully that they keep their word on this. The Rumbling Saplings were a big deal and caused a lot of people to quit. There are just still tons and tons of issues in Archeage 3.0 right now. The servers are running at 600% capacity, which to me is just mind-blowing. Like, I don't understand why they want to keep the servers running at 600% capacity when they see how many issues that are going on with these servers, because there's overpopulation. There's too many people online at one time. There's too many people in the capital cities. There's too many people at events. There's too many people when their hero calls happen. It lags everything. It causes more unexpected issues. To me, this makes no sense whatsoever. First of all, Tryon Worlds is losing a lot of money this way, because if they were to open up a third server or a second server for Europe, now you have a brand new server where everyone has to level up again. For me, I would make this a isolated auction house again, so it's not connected to the old auction house clusters. So you have to start over all over again, level 1, fresh start server once again. Everyone's got to level, everyone's got to buy all the cash shop stuff again, all that stuff. So that's what I would do, but I would do that once they figure out how to fix the freaking 3.0 problems and issues. Right now, they've kind of shot themselves in the foot, because they can't open up a real new server while there's still issues going on, in my opinion, because the new server will have the same kind of issues, and then they will actually end up becoming a dead server. But I think they should have opened 3 in the beginning. There was way too many populations. The queues were outstanding, insane. I mean, 3 servers would have alleviated a lot of the queue issues, which would have helped with a lot of these issues with disconnects, lags, and things like that. They would have been able to focus more on these. There wouldn't have been as many problems, because the servers would not be running at 600% capacity. Again, they don't tell us exactly what the capacity is, so we don't know if the normal capacity is 3,000 players online at one concurrent time. And now running at 600% capacity means that there's 1,500 players online at one time. And I know people are going to be like, whoa, you're talking about 15, or I said 1,500, but I mean 15,000 players on at one time. And I'm like, yeah, if you've been playing on the Fresh Start servers, there very well could be 10,000 players on at every single second of the game. There could be that many people. There could be 15,000 players online at any given time. We don't know exactly, but I mean, just look at the amount of players. We play on the east side, and Ostera has literally about 1,000 players at all times. At all times in Ostera. When I went up to do Aurora, like burning log farming at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. in the morning Pacific Standard Time, there was about 100 to 200 people in my my little region, my little map where the burning logs are, like just running around doing farming things, killing people. It was insane. So 100 to 200 people, no joke, no lie, 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Every zone is like that. There's people everywhere in the Fresh Start servers. Even in like the starting zones, you still see people. I spent a lot of time in Hatora, which is the starting Harani zone, and it's not as crowded as one of the main hubs, but I do see 10 to 15 people there pretty much always. There's a lot of people spread out. There's lots and lots of zones. There's also all these world events that are going on. You got the big, massive ocean. So it's not surprising to think that there could be upwards to 15,000 players online every single second. Again, we don't know. They're not going to release this information for whatever reason. I would love to know how much the population cap is, what the servers can actually hold. That's something I'm definitely going to ask next time I get an interview. Maybe we can get some more information on that. Hopefully, eventually, they'll release some tidbits and tell us kind of what the server capacity is, what the baseline is. Is it like 2,000? But anything is insane. So even if it's just 1,000 right now, 600% means we're running at 6,000 players concurrent online, which I think that's really low because you got two factions, well, three technically. You got East, West, and you got Pirate. So the East is where I play, and I literally see 1,000 in Astera, like always. I mean, there's tons and tons of people. It's a sea of people, especially when there's a hero call. It's insane. And now you got the West that has the same kind of capital city, so you're probably expecting about 1,000 of those. So you got 2,000 just in those two zones right there. I mean, it's crazy. It's madness. And then again, all the events and everything. I easily see a ton of people. And I really don't do a lot of PvP, hardly any of it at all. I'm more on the markets and economy. I'm hearing and seeing, but when we did raids for Crimson Rift and stuff, there was, 2 full raids for all these events for Miss Marrow, even Halcyona. We're getting lots and lots of people there. It's just insane. It's madness. So, yeah, you may not think so, but I think there really is over 10,000 people playing any given time on all the Fresh Start servers. I will talk to you guys later. Check out the frequent asked questions. You read that down below. It's posted below. We'll talk more about that in a couple days. And yeah, hopefully they keep their word with the Rumbling Saplings. I hate to see those come onto the cash shop. The Fresh Start servers are really, really fun. It's really, really good. The economy has kind of settled down a lot. Farming isn't as profitable anymore, but there is still money to be had, guys. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.